Alright, so I wanted to show you guys some of the heroes in my save. All of them are maxed out, and I maxed them out doing the new community trick for Legacy Survivors. If you don't know what that trick is, basically you just need to beat any playthrough so you get a survivor in your save file, your legacy. I don't really bother too much with upgrading their traits past their skills, I mean, except to the first gold level. So I know what they are. So I know if I have to respec them or not. Because it's no secret, I love Marathon and Stealth, always use those two. And then I either usually have close combat or swordplay. Now, if they only come with one, close combat or swordplay, I'll take it and I won't respec them. If they don't come with either of those, then I'll respec. And weapons, for the last one, shooting, I always respect the gunslinger. I prefer. But here are some of my heroes in my save. I have some pretty good ones. This model here, I didn't even notice his name was Yabat. He's fucking. But this guy's a food critic. He's probably one of the few that I have with a negative trait. But he's a very rare survivor. He is one that has the Bronto Gas green shirt. So he's a rare survivor to get. So I took him because of that, and I taught him gardening, and I respect his weapon handling to gunsling. But he already came. I already was able to got marathon, stealth, and close combat came with all those, so it was great. Abel, this is another rare one. I got this guy from the builder glitch, or builder trick, where you keep having people come to the base until you get somebody you like. This one, all I had to do for him also was just respect the gun, the shooting one. My advice, they only sell the respect books on the weekend, so that's one of the reasons why I never have a permanent third community. I have my two that I have set, that are my two that I'm never going to get rid of, and then I always have this last slot open to test, level up heroes. It's just always good to have that spot open. That's how I can get all of these leveled up. And the way I do that is how I showed before. I'll say this guy's skills were not leveled all the way up. Like I said, I don't do it through a playthrough. I do it after. And it's just because it's a whole lot easier. Because then I'll add this guy with my other two. I'll just show you them. Or my other one. There's one guy in here. He's the only one I've ever gotten that had this. He was a red talon. I will probably never get him again. But here's one of my favorite guys. If I can find him. That's him. He was a red talon that I got luckily from the pre-patches when the red talons were in the weapons for all mission. They came with pretty trash skills, so I had to completely respect this guy. Basically, I had to get him stealth, I think close combat, and definitely gunslinging. But I haven't been able to figure out the hero bonuses, but he came with seminars, and seminars gives 50%, like I said this before, but gives 50% experience rate for all 5 skills. So if your 5th skill can upgrade, like the guy on my left has pathology, it boosts that by 50%. So I'll always take him, and then to even add to that, I'll do a random survivor that has loves to mentor. And loves to mentor gives 33%. So I'll get 83% experience rate. So when I start the community with that guy that I need leveled up, he levels up super fast. So there's no point in doing it beforehand. But yeah, that's how I level up my guys. So this guy, then he's I took him because the model I think is very cool, and I thought it was very funny. He's a urologist. So I know I find stupid things funny. This is the way I am. This one I'm not sure if I'm gonna keep, but she came with such a great skill. She came with Never Cries, which is a really good skill. I'm pretty sure it gives, it's something to do with severity, I think. I should have this in front of me, but I don't. But it's a great skill. But she's one I'm on the fence about if I'm going to keep, because you can only have 50 heroes in your save, and I already have 47. So this is another one I'm not going to keep, even though, you know, she has really high health. But she has backpacking and, you know, endurance, and those things boost health. But what's real weird about this hero is she has the loves to drive skill, but she's not a driver. It's like, what the hell is that? But she came with Immortal, which we all know is a really good skill. That's the reason why I have her around, and she's one of my book holders. Now, what is a book holder? For me, this is another reason for getting survivors in your save. What I like to do on the weekends is I'll start a new community with an existing survivor and then see if I can roll one that I like. If I can't, that's no problem. I start it and I wait for the mysterious trader to come up. I go to them and I buy the respec books because I have the trader boon unlocked, so I get 4,000 experience. So what do? I buy the books, I put them on that hero, I end the playthrough, meaning I just exit and delete the community, and guess what? She has those books. So then I can immediately start a new community with her, same day, and do it again. If the mysterious trader comes up again, boom, buy the books, give them to her, rinse and repeat. I've done it so many times that I have 3 people that have so many books. Some I got from my friend that I used to play with. He gave me some, and some I got, well, a lot he gave me. But you can only hold so many. So, you know, unless you have a permanent community. So she is still on the, I haven't decided if I'm going to keep her or not. This is an old school red talon, as you can tell by the skills, and I had to respec basically most of her stuff. But, yeah, it's an old school red talon, which you know you have to pay for now. So, no point in getting rid of her. Another one I got, this is a rare one because she was an old school red talon that came with driving, which was really good. And as you can see, you know, I respect her to give her gunslinging. Because most of the red talons you got from the Weapons for All mission, they always had, like, the worst upgradable skills. They had, like, scouting and for fighting, they'd have, like, striking or endurance, which I don't want either. And then the shooting skill was usually always assault, which I don't want. So when they came out with these respec books, I was like, great, now I can respec all of these. So I went on a mission, and it took a long time to respec all my existing heroes. And that's the other good thing about this. That's one of the only good things about this patch. So anything you do to an existing survivor in a save stays with them. So I could start a community with them and say they didn't have gunslinging, give them the book to respec shooting, switch it to gunslinging, exit out of the game, delete the community, and guess what? Now she has gunslinging, and now I can start a new one. It's just, I'm telling you guys, if you're not taking advantage of that trick right now, you need to do it, because I guarantee they're gonna wipe it out the last update they make, whenever they do. But right now, that's how I got all of these guys upgraded and respect how I like. Another one, old school red talon. That's the other thing that was great about these old school red talons. I don't have any negative skills on them. Yeah, they're not the super powered ones, but they don't have any morale negatives. This is another one I'm probably not going to keep, but she came with, does tons of squats, which gives extra carrying capacity in a few things, but she's expendable. This is my favorite character model. Now, I released a video on this. This model is very rare. I think it's the rarest in the game. It only shows up that I've ever seen on the weekends. I made a video on how to get him. So, some of the first ones I got that I saw, I took. That's why I have this guy with construction, because I don't use construction. But as you'll see, I have many of them. They start to get better and better. Here's another one, but he's respect, as you can see. Sometimes I keep endurance, just for the hell of it. Here, you see, I got another one here. But he's ready for a 5th skill. This was one of my favorite old school red talons. He's respect perfectly, and I taught him lycanology, so he is like awesome. He's awesome. This is one of my favorite female red talons. She's an old school one. Again, as you can see, I definitely respect trained at shooting and fighting, so her fighting and that were no good. I switched them, and I forget if she came with gardening, then I upgraded it to herbalism, whatever it may be, but she's another one I will never get rid of. She is an awesome old school red talon, and she's a warlord too. This guy is one of my favorite character models. He's kind of rare. If you see this one as the male, what's weird is the female version of this that has the white hoodie and the white mask doesn't have white pants. It makes no sense. This one, though, the male version, has white hoodie, white mask, white pants, and like the red talon boots. It looks really cool. I should get more of these guys if I could, but I haven't seen. I think knife thrower gives close combat because I didn't respect any of this guy's skills. So he came with close combat and gunslinging. So I don't know what. It was just random, I guess. I taught him lycanology. That's a common skill I teach everybody. It's like one of the most useful skills in the game. That, gardening. Of the new skills, I like recycling the best because it gives materials. But yeah, onward. This is another kind of rare model. Does not show up very often. And yeah. Very cool model. This guy is a guy I only kept him because he has immortal, so he's maybe one I get rid of because I just don't really like the model. I mean, I respect him the way I like him, but I don't like Scrum certificate either. So push comes to shove, he's gonna be gone. Here's another one of that guy that's really rare. I really like this one because he has no negative skills and he's a mechanic. Really good. This guy I kept because he was just, I liked his name, Jebediah. And I taught him recycling, like I said, because I like recycling, but he came with hard as nails, which is a really good skill. It gives, you can see his health is boosted. It gives a health boost, and it also does like injury. So he minus, I think, 50% injury. Hard as nails, very good skill. And I didn't have to respec anything. He came with everything I liked. I was able to upgrade in marathon, stealth, close combat, gunslinging. So I probably will keep him. She is a very cool model. I really like it. She's another one I'm not getting rid of. Sewing boosts health a little bit, even though I'm not crazy about sewing. She is a cool model. Unless I get another one that has better traits, then maybe. This one I'm not too crazy about, but she has driving, and she came with keeps hidden pouches, which is like the best carry capacity skill. It gives you light, extra max, and one extra consumable stack. So for carry capacity, keep hidden pouches is hands down the best, in my opinion. And she was a driver, and the model is pretty cool also. It's not that rare, but it's a cool one. This guy is another one I'm probably going to get rid of. He came with everything. He was like a sniper, or was one of the snipers, but he just happened to have very good skills when I upgraded him, and he had just keeps going, which is a really good stamina skill. Gives you, as you can see, stamina boost and minus fatigue severity, so he doesn't get tired. You know, you can use him a lot longer before he gets tired. So I don't know if I'm going to keep him or not. He's kind of similar to my other guy. No, I was thinking that guy. No, they're different. There's another one of these guys, and you can tell this guy is when I started to learn how to roll the character with better skills. Takes a while, but you can do it. But this guy, he was came with Immortal. So as soon as I saw that and Agriculture, I think he came with, I was like, boom, that's fine with me, dude. I'll take it. This is Big Country. He didn't have very good skills, but I respect him, and now he's a very cool model. Very cool model, this guy. So he will stay. This is one of my favorite old school red talons. Even though he has one negative skill, that frequent anxiety, I still really like him. He has the robot voice, like from Star Trek, and I guess it's a mix between Spock and Data, you could say. He has like the robot voice, so he's gonna stay forever. And his name, Greytac. I mean, does it get any better than that? McCree is another guy, like I've shown before. He has a very cool model, and he came with Never Cries, which is a very good skill. Metalwork I'm not too crazy about, so if it came push to shove, I'd probably get rid of the other guy before this guy. I'd like to model this model with, you know, like a Mortal or something, but Never Cries is pretty good. This is one of my favorite models here, too, because it has a green beanie, has the brown shirt, but he has brown and green camouflage pants, so it looks very cool, dude. It's a very cool outfit, and he came with all of the skills you see there. I didn't have to teach him anything, which was awesome. This is Sullivan, one of my favorite, like I said, old school red talons. This was like the last one I got before they ruined it, so you can't recruit him anymore. And he's the one that comes with the hero bonus seminars. Now I don't know if that's tied to security obsessed. It may be, maybe that, but I haven't been able to figure out what one gave that. But he's gonna stay forever. Quinn, this guy is really good. Again, another one of my friend, the character model I love so much. And he came with the Determined skill, which gives a boost to both health and stamina, so I was happy to get that. Came with good skills. I didn't have to respec anything other than just teach him Lycanology. Perfect. Duckworth. This was one of the best ones I got after they ruined the Weapons for All mission. Sometimes there will be a military guy in that group, and this guy was in there, and he had it's all green and black military. Looks very cool. All I had to do was respec gunslinging, his weapon one, but he had marathon, stealth, swordplay. He has special forces, ammo hoarder, good habits. He's a freaking good hero. Coffee. This one is a glitched red talon, meaning the picture, you see how it shows like her shirt is green and her vest is green? She's a red talon. So it's her shirt, the picture doesn't match her because she has the black red talon outfit with the gray vest, so I don't know what was going on with that, and she was one of the first that I ever got that Never Cries thing. I had to respec her fighting and the shooting, but other than that, another really nice hero that I got for free before they ruined that mission. This guy took mainly for his name, but Tough is a good skill. I think Tough is tough, or I don't remember. Tough, I think, may have boosted his health just a little bit. But I took him for the name, Bear, and he has the character model I like. Don't be surprised if this character model, they start charging for this one, because this is the combat hero. It's like, this is another one, Maggie. Not sure if I'm going to keep her. I like the character model, and she has a couple of traits that are really good. Brush clearer, and keeps hidden pouches, and she's a mechanic, so I may keep her. Malloy is an old school red talon. Very cool. I just don't like his 5th skill he came with. If I could get rid of that, he'd be perfect. But yeah, I can't get these anymore. Torres. This is one of the red talons I got, the new version. As you can see, it has prowess, tactics, and all that stuff. Logistics. And he has the one skill that they haven't messed up, Quartermaster. And so the only negative trait this red talon has is the annoy one. He doesn't have anything else bad, so I got lucky with him. This is a very cool model, and she came with all the skills I liked. And she has the determined skill, which is really good. Gives like, I think it's 20 health and 20 stamina, so I'll keep her. Gerald is another one. Like I said, I taught him recycling, but he had pretty much good stuff, and one of my favorite models, if you didn't know that. Cisco, this was a guy I actually got from a Weapons for All mission after they ruined it. Again, you can get some pretty good military guys still from that mission, sometimes. I got from there, and I kept him, and he, other than metalwork I don't really like, he is a good hero. Another old red talon that I respect. Another one of those guys that I told you that I like. It's kind of rare. Taught him lycanology, and he has something is boosting his health. I'm pretty sure it's tough that does that. Another red talon that I respect a little bit of, but is again, can't get it, so it's gonna stay. This guy I'm not gonna keep. I only have him just because he had a CEO trait, which I thought was funny, but he has some bad traits. This guy's basically a book holder. So you gotta have these kind of heroes. I have a couple of heroes that I don't use, but any weapons and stuff that I want to transfer from one guy that I like to another guy. So basically I could take this guy out, which is what I've done numerous times. Scavenge a map for all the rare weapons, load him up, and then I delete the community. Then I start a new community with him and one of my good survivors that I like, and I pass the weapons over. Then I delete that community, restart. I'm telling you, that is how you can get all of your guys in your save with awesome weapons, awesome mods. It's just, this guy I just not sure if I'm going to keep him, but I like this model. And he had sewing, which is okay, but he's not, anything that can't be. We know who this is. This is the fucking man right here. Dennis LeBeau, the one-man show, ready to go. He doesn't get any better than this. And the funny thing about this guy was I was just looking for this one with the hood because I knew he had the rainbow one. It looks ridiculous. And I wanted to get him just so I could troll people with that guy, right? I didn't even look at his traits. And then, after I got him, I was like, holy shit, dude, he has good traits. You can see his health is boosted, his stamina is boosted, and the best part about it is he has the friendly trait, which is like the funniest shit ever, because I use him to be unfriendly. So, Dennis LeBeau is never gonna go. Ever. Here's a Noah, which is kind of like, I'm pretty sure it's like Connor. Yeah. So I'm going to get rid of Connor or Noah. I think Noah was the one I'm going to get rid of. And he has some stuff on him I want to transfer over, but I just have not done it yet. Bill is probably the best one I have of this character model because he has something, the determined skill, no negatives, and he's a lycanologist. So I may get rid of the other guy. Oscar, like I said, once I finally was able to roll some good ones, he's the latest one I got of this character model that I did the video on the other day, and he came with Unbreakable, which is the best of the health boost because he can't get injured. He can get hurt, but he can never get in. He never gets injuries. Unbreakable is minus 100% injury. It's It's better than Immortal, better than anything, health-wise. So as soon as I saw he had that, I took him. And all I had to do was respec shooting. So Oscar is the man. And here we are back at Yabat. So those are my heroes. If anyone was interested, that's who I have in my save file. Now, the crazy thing is, I'm gonna cancel this. My 2 existing communities have superheroes in them too, and I can't. One of the communities can never be finished because it has old school red talons in it. All old school. Like if you, I think I've shown this community before. This one, the Land of the Free. All of these they're all red talons, and they're all the old school ones. So I could never even make a community like this again if I wanted. So that stays. And then this one is the new generation red talons. So these are all the red talons I got before they screwed them all up. You know, made them negative and all that stuff. But my morale and everything in that base is so high, it doesn't even matter. And here are my top skills to shoot for. If you can get one of the health seals under 1, 2, and 3 and match that with one of the seals from 1 or 2, good hero. Those are my top skills. And then I get into some max health skills, some other skills you may not be aware of. But yeah, hopefully shooting for those skills and getting them actually help you out. That's it.